Hi guys, good morning. If you're new to my channel, my name is June. I'm a travel content creator. So today, we're exploring the second smallest province in the country, the Camiguin Island.
Solo traveling is some kind of addicting, and here are the things that I did on my first solo travel adventure outside Bohol, with its small but incredible island province of the Born of Fire. Let's start with the White Island. Aside from having a powdery white sand and a stunning view fronting the famous Mount Tibok, this island is unique for its shape that changes depending on the current and the tides. The island is bare, so it is best time to visit early in the morning. Things to do will include sandbathing, snorkeling, swimming, and getting some henna tattoos. Now, let's go to our next stop, the Camiguin Island. This island is one of my personal favorite here in Camiguin. If you are a free diver or who knows how to swim, you will surely love this island. With its turquoise of waters, you can do snorkeling and see the underwater marine life with a school of fish and turtles too. And so this guide told me that there's a giant clams. So I tried to get up close, but that's too deep for me. Maybe next time. Baby, without I wouldn't know what to. Baby, without you I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. Now, on my third day, it's time to see up close the known cross in this island, the sunken cemetery. This huge cross is the iconic image of Camiguin, the volcanic eruption during the 1800s, causing the cemetery to sink, and now became a historic and famous tourist spot in this island. Things to do here are most likely taking pictures. You can also do free diving, which I didn't do since I was sick on my second day. After that, we headed to another historic church in this island, the Spanish Old Church ruins. This was built in the 16th century. It was destroyed by the volcanic eruptions during that time and made the first floor of the church submerged, but the walls remains despite the series of volcanic eruptions. After all these historic views, let's cool down by swimming into their cold spring in the island. They say that the water tastes like a soda, so I tried it myself and see what it really tastes like. For me, it tastes like a normal running water from the mountains. In Bisaya, Tubud. One thing that I love about this soda pool is the cold water that really relaxes your entire body. It doesn't feel like a pool to me. It feels like a natural, non-running fresh and clean water. I wish I could stay longer, but I'm gonna be running out of time, so... This time, it's time to explore two of Camiguin's beautiful falls. Let's start with the Twas Falls. I'm not gonna lie, this is my first time to see a waterfall in person. I was stunned how beautiful the waterfall is. The water was so cold and so relaxing. You can hear how strong the water falling from the above. Feeling the cool breeze of the water makes you feel so connected to our Mother Nature. Now, we finally made it to our last stop, the Catio Falls. Now, this is my most favorite of all. Why? Because it feels so enchanted. It was so quiet and feels so magical that time when I was there. By the way, this is one of the tallest falls here in Camiguin. Look at how beautiful the background behind me.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this time we'll be talking about how much is the total cost that you're gonna be spending for a solo travel. So we're gonna be talking about in 5 categories. That would be number 1, the ticket cost. Number 2, the accommodation. Number 3, the food. And number 4 is the tour and motor rentals. And number 5 are the entrance fees. Alright, so let's start with the ticket cost. So the ticket costs me around 876 pesos. So that will be times 2. That will be plus taxes of 61 pesos. So that will be a total of 1,813 pesos. So I actually booked this one to 12 Go Asia. So I'm gonna put the link in the description below for you to be able to bookmark that one. So anytime, anywhere, you can always check your tickets, okay? Number 2, let's talk about the hotel accommodation. So for hotel accommodation, I choose Pagias cottages. That would be in Yumbing area. So that would be a total cost of 1,128 pesos and 60 cents per night. So I stayed for 4 nights. So the total would be around 4,514 pesos and 40 cents. And it's actually good for 2 with no breakfast at all, but you don't have to worry because there's a lot of options around the area. There's carinderia and also restaurants where you can order your food. So the hotel is very clean, it's very comfortable. There's no problem with Wi-Fi. If you are a digital nomad, that shouldn't be a problem. So number 3, let's talk about the motor rental fee. So for motor rental fee, that would be 1,200 pesos. And I booked them for 2 days, so that would be a total of 2,400 pesos. You can actually have a huge savings if you will be going with someone, or you could be renting your own motorcycle. If you know how to drive, then you can. Myself, I don't know how, so I rented a tour guide slash driver, photographer, and also videographer at the same time. Shout out to you, Sir Jhunnie Castro. You've been so great, so really talkative the entire trip. It was never boring, and he is really a highly recommended tour guide slash driver, photographer, and videographer too. Thumbs up for you. And number 4, let's talk about the food allowance. So it really depends on you because for me, you can live like a tourist, or also you can live like a traveler. So if you're on a budget, then you can go to a carinderia, which will cost you less than 100 pesos per meal, because there will be a lot of carinderias around the Yumbing area, around Pagias cottages where I stayed. For the entrance fees, I'm gonna be putting all the totals here so that you'll be able to see that one, and I'm gonna be putting all the grand total for everything that I spent as a solo traveler. Okay, so the grand total of my Camiguin solo trip was this one. now you know. So you watching right now, you'll be the next person to travel to Camiguin. I'd like to say thank you so much for making this far, and I'll see you in my next travel. Peace.